The first show today. Wow. All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. This is Nick, the Bitcoin Boss. I'm gonna dive right in. Okay, there's a lot of content on the internet. There's a lot of people trying to get your attention. I'm gonna make it quick, sweet, and simple. All right, I've been doing this for a while. Not so serious as I have been this past year, I'll be honest, but I have known and dabbled with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency since their inception almost 10 years ago. So, quick, here on the screen, the simplest explanation that the internet has to offer, probably Wikipedia. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency and worldwide payment system, first decentralized digital currency. It works without a single repository or single administrator. What does that mean? What does that mean, decentralized? No center? Well, essentially, it means no main bank. It means no intermediary. It means nothing in the middle, keeping it on the frame, so to speak. So it's peer-to-peer, as it says here, and it uses the highest level of cryptography to encrypt transactions. Excuse me. And so essentially, it's using the internet as the largest system or server that the world can offer. You go to Bank of America, you send some money to grandma in California. I'm in Atlanta, by the way. It takes 7 to 10 business days, and they, take 4 to 10% of your money or whatever it is, and it takes forever for her to see the money. It has to go through their system. It has to go through everyone's hands at the bank, and it takes forever. Not if it's decentralized. Not if it's using our internet, which is peer-to-peer. I can send money almost instantly, and now at a fraction of the cost, because now on top of that, it's not actual paper money. It's not an actual coin that I can go and put in a candy ball machine. It's digital money. So it's just numbers on a ledger, which is essentially what the blockchain is. The blockchain. Why is it called the blockchain? The blockchain is the matrix itself. Blockchain is what makes Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrency you hear people talk about work. It's essentially what carries the transactions. It's the open ledger that makes it all work. Okay, how do I explain it to people? Why blockchain? Well, imagine you have a transaction you're going to perform. You're going to buy an iPhone, okay? And that transaction is going to be performed between you and someone else. You purchase the phone, and it's time to pay. Well, on this ledger, you're going to swap out numbers on your ledger for the numbers on their ledger. I mean, it's that simple. You don't have to go through a bank. You don't have to pay fees where other people have to look into your bank account, okay, in order to send this money. None of that. You're going to take this transaction. You're going to put it in this imaginary envelope. And this envelope is going to go up into a block, into an imaginary, I don't know, file cabinet, let's say, a block. And once this file cabinet or this block is full with all these transactions, with all these envelopes, it'll move down and another block will form, linking it to the other block via a chain, thus creating the blockchain. Now, all these file cabinets or blocks are filled with all these transactions that have to get approved, right? Usually you have a teller, usually you have a system, a computer, a bot, whatever it is that is, software that is confirming these transactions, and people get paid, thousands of dollars to do this for you. Not anymore. Now you're essentially sending this money up into this network, up into the internet, up into the world, to have what's called a miner approve your transaction. Now these miners are not essentially real people down in caves digging with, that's not what mining means in the cryptocurrency world. Mining is essentially a computer with really fast software, really fast processors that's doing really fast math. It's going out there into the network and it's grabbing these transactions that are in these envelopes, that are in these imaginary blocks or file cabinets in the blockchain, and they're approving them, doing the math that needs to be done that says, okay, Joe sold to Bill this amount needs to be transacted, and it does the math, approves it, and sends it on down the blockchain. That's it. That's how quick it was done, and it was done without a central bank in place. That's essentially what makes it so powerful. Why is it growing so much? Because people are believing in it more. It's created by people, for people. There's no Uncle Sam in the middle. There's no powerful CEO that needs his cut. It's your money. Use it as you wish. So you're going to get a lot of pushback. You're going to get a lot of FUD from people that say, oh no, you don't even know what you're doing. This is cryptocurrency. Why are you investing in that if it's not real money that can be used? Because it's not tangible doesn't mean it can't be used. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean you can't use it. When was the last time you saw cash going actually into your credit card? It's really just numbers, on a ledger that you pay a bank to play with your money, and then you got to pay them to get your money out via ATM fees or whatever the case may be. I mean, it is ludicrous. This is the next natural step that humankind and money need to go in and need to move in. So essentially that's the Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency created. See, I forgot to mention cryptography. What is cryptography? It's encoded. It's pretty much encoded by the highest level of cryptography we have, created by the CIA. You ever get those letters back in elementary school? Friends wrote to each other back when you were a kid, created their own letters, and only they knew what the letters meant or what they were saying to each other because it was their own created alphabet, essentially. Well, that's essentially what is happening with your password, with your transaction, with your account. Everything is being encrypted into the highest level of mumbo jumbo that people can't hack. Of course, you can hack anything that's connected to an internet or a mainframe, but as long as you secure your things properly, it's going to be way more secure than your actual money in a bank. So that is what it means. It is decentralized digital currency that is encrypted, so that when you make a transaction, no one really knows about it. Other than that, as far as covering bases on what Bitcoin is, because people ask that question so much, what is Bitcoin? What is Bitcoin? It's a coin on a ledger system that was created to serve a purpose. No more banks, no more nosiness, no more not being able to use your money the way you want to use your money. It was believed to have been created by a person or a team, it says here, a group of people under the name Satoshi Nakamoto. It is unknown. We know that the software came out in 2009. And we believe it was created by a Satoshi Nakamoto. He passed it on to an associate of his, and then he deleted his information, never being seen or heard of again. So it's believed that 1 million Bitcoin are owned still by Satoshi Nakamoto, equaling over $10 billion at today's market price. That leaves what? 15 million in circulation right now. They believe about 4 million Bitcoins will be lost in the next few decades. We're going to have, believe, 5 million more created, and should be the end of the Bitcoin creation as we know it. So they say, you have people saying that more Bitcoins can be mined in the future, but as of right now, those are the numbers. And as of today, December 4th, the price of one Bitcoin is at over $11,000 US. It's a great time to invest in Bitcoin. A lot of people will tell you, man, it was my time to invest in Bitcoin, back when it came out, where it was pennies on the dollar. Yeah, of course, that could have been, a great come up. Couple hundred, couple $1,000s could have been worth a few $1,000,000 today, definitely. But it's still the time to buy, okay? And if you stay tuned to the channel, I know this is only my first video, and we only touch base on Bitcoin today. Next video, I'll touch base on other cryptocurrency, ICOs. I'll touch base on how you can make money with Bitcoin still today. You haven't missed it. The bubble hasn't burst. Cree lo que te estoy diciendo. Trust me. Bubble has not burst. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and making money with cryptocurrency is going to be around for a long time. So stay tuned, people. On the next videos, I plan on doing giveaways. I want to start giving away some Bitcoin to our top comments. Yeah, we're doing it big, baby. Nick the Bitcoin Boss. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Bitcoin.Atlanta, Bitcoin_Atlanta. We're all over the place, people. You already know. Stay tuned for the next video. This is the first of many, and I thank you very much for following on the first video and staying tuned with us. Appreciate it. See you on the next one.